Okay guys, we're here at Planet Fitness now, and the hammer is doing what are these called? Back extensions. And we're going to be training back and biceps today, so we're using this to warm the area up. You don't go heavy on this, you just kind of go light to moderate, and you pay attention to form, as you can see she's doing here. And then we'll move on to abs to warm the midsection up. The reason it's important to go ahead and hit the core, the midsection, is because it will protect you from getting injured in just about anything else that you do. If your core's warmed up, then it's going to help support every direction of your body. It's the center of your body, so pay attention to the core. I know a lot of people really aren't interested in abdominal work or abdominal exercises, but they're important for the rest of you. And believe me, it's going to be a good picturesque element in your physique development when you finally get lean and get there. So, all right guys, this is the hammer back extensions. All right guys, we're getting ready to jump from the back extensions to abdominals, and I like this machine. It's you have to make sure the seat is in the right position for the length of your arms, but you sit on these pads here, and then you grab hold of your handles here, and then you squeeze. So I'll be doing 12 to 15 reps to warm up the this side of the core. So we're going to start now.
Oh, it's not big, but you know what? So when they kill me, you know, it's bothering me when I'm looking at it, but I know that I won't die for it, but I just like, damn.
Okay guys, just want to mention that I'm not pulling away from the back. I'm keeping my back locked in, except for the upper back, which folds over, which allows those abdominals to crunch. Okay? Okay guys, we've moved on into the larger muscle groups now for the back training. And we have the hammer here demonstrating a low pulley row. And as you can see, she's rowing straight into her chest. And she's keeping it strict. There's a lot of different ways you can do this, you know. It's almost no wrong ways that you can do it, except for if you strain yourself and end up injuring yourself through just being ridiculous. You have to choose a weight, especially in the beginning, that's going to warm that section up adequately, and then you can move on to a little bit heavier weight depending upon what your goals are. You know, our primary goal is fat burning and toning and being healthy. And as you can see, she's rowing back just past the midline of her shoulders in the back there, and that's great form. The hammer knows what she's doing. She's been doing this for years. So, okay guys, this is seated pulley rows, and it works lower back. It also works the lats. It works the mid back. It's just a great exercise. We love it. All right guys, so there's that one for you. That's seated low pulley rows, demonstrated by the hammer. We're going to do seated pull downs with an underhand grip. And these were made famous by Mr. Olympiad Dorian Yates. These are one of his favorite moves. So you drop down and you want to get slid in so that you're stable. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, but you're going to get more if you just stay static and in control of your motion. Go down, and control that upward motion. You can be a little more explosive if you want coming down, but you want to control that going up. That's the eccentric or the negative portion of the movement. All right? I'm going to do 12 reps with this. This is a warm-up. I'm going to do 3 sets total. Lots of ways you can do this. This is the underhand motion. You can lean back if you want and do it this way. Whatever you do, control the weight. Okay, that's that. Thank you. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to demonstrate dumbbell pullovers. This is the hammer, and this is a great crossover exercise. It will stretch out your lats. It also stretches out the tricep while you're doing the exercise. So it's going to hit the triceps, and as you're pulling that weight up over your chest, you can contract that somewhat, and it'll also train your chest. So you got a crossover exercise there. We love to do it. It just feels so good. The stretch at the bottom is just amazing. It feels great. So go into it slow as you go down and control the weight coming up. You want to control the weight in both directions. That way you'll protect the joints of your shoulders, your elbows, and your wrists. I had an incident once where I was doing pullovers like this with those concrete-filled vinyl. You know, where you put the little twist locks on the ends. Well, I didn't have it locked very well, and it all came down, and I think I got smacked in the head with 5 vinyl concrete dumbbell plates. Whacked me in the forehead, all of them coming down. Don't do that. So pay close attention. In this exercise, you will grow strong, you will develop muscle, and you'll burn fat at the same time. Okay, good show, Hammer. Okay, we're getting ready to do one-arm dumbbell rows. There's a lot of different ways you can do these. The main objective is to take that arm in its extended form and just bring it up into your body. You can bring it up beside you here, or you can bring it here. Bring it down lower. You have a tendency to get a little bit farther back on the pull, but either way, they're both good. Just pay close attention to how you perform the movement. Don't strain. You want to make sure you're warmed up good before you move into any heavier poundage. So I'm going to demonstrate this for you now. Got one knee to balance, one on the floor. One hand is going to grip the bench. The other is going to lower the weight to the floor. Get a little stretch, and then row up. 1, 2. Control the weight as it's coming down. Okay, I'm going to show you the switch over. Support here, roll it down, come back over, other side. 2, 3. What's that? Okay guys, we're going into the bicep section of the training now. One thing I do want to mention that's almost every exercise you will do for the back is going to be training your biceps indirectly anyway. They are major movers in training your back. So your biceps are going to get a lot of stimulation. And when you're training, say 4 back exercises, by the time you get to actually directly training your biceps are going to be pre-exhausted. So keep that in mind. Don't think, oh gosh, I'm so weak now. What's happened to me? You've already been training your biceps. And the hammer now, she is demonstrating hammer curls. And I'm sure that this exercise was named after her. I don't know exactly what the date was when this exercise was named, but as you can see, it's like bringing a hammer down. The top of the dumbbell stays level, it doesn't turn. And what this does, this trains the entire belly of the bicep. And as you can see how the hammer is demonstrating, you can alternate from one side, one arm to the other, or you can do both at the same time. These are hammer curls. They're great for training the entire body of the bicep. All right, thank you, hammer, for demonstrating your curl. Okay guys, I just want to do a quick showing you how the hammer performs this exercise. And going to bring it in from this side. I've been avoiding this angle because the front windows bring way too much light in. But you see, she's balanced and she is stable and she's got a good depth on the row and she controls the weight coming down. All right guys, one arm grows from the hammer. Okay, one other quick thing you need to see here. Hammer strength. That is the hammer, guys. I am very blessed as Mr. Discipline to be training with the hammer. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, guys, we're gonna do preacher curls now. And this is where you're over a bench, fitting into your armpit. Take hold of it. I kind of don't like this, but because of the foot positioning down here, but I try to keep my feet flat on the floor because it makes it more stable. And bring it up, straight up until it's kind of locked out into that position. And then you lower it in a controlled fashion. And I'm gonna do 12 reps with this. Okay, one thing I want to say is that the bicep is designed to move the hand from there to the shoulder. That's the whole objective of it. It's to move the hand to the shoulder. That's the purpose anatomically of that muscle. It doesn't matter whether you're doing it over here, whether you're doing it here, whether you're hanging upside down and doing it. It really doesn't make any difference. You just want to get the hand to the shoulder and control it up and down. And this point was emphasized to me by Fred Hatfield. He says, you don't need 15 or 20 or 100 different exercises to train your bicep. You just make sure that it gets from here to here. Control it and keep your mind focused on progressive resistance training. If you will do that and make sure that you don't injure yourself while you're doing it, don't ego train, then you're going to get the development you're looking for. All right, thank you so much. Okay guys, now we've got the hammer demonstrating preacher curls. It's like you're getting ready to say a prayer. And really, for most of us, it would be a good idea. Just say a little prayer before you even go out the door. See, she's got full control up and down on these preacher curls, and that is after she performed her world famous hammer curl. All right, one more rep for the hammer on this. Okay guys, we have finished our weight training now. We trained back, biceps, and abdominals, and now we're on the treadmill, and there's the sweet hammer beside me. And we're going to do half an hour, and you haven't had anything to eat, have you? So actually we weight trained, and we're doing our cardio on an empty stomach. So we got some major fat burning going on today. And I'm glad it's reasonably early in here, so that we'll get finished in time. And I'm just going to stop this for a second. Quick note, guys. Why does a walk on the treadmill seem to take so long? Got about 6 minutes left, guys. But you know, when we're out walking outside and got the trees and deer running around and all those kinds of things, it just seems like the walk goes faster. But this walk on the treadmill, you know, being a fitness hamster, it's like, anyway, be done soon, guys. It's all for our good. Love you.